After having an amazing regular season and finishing at the top of the American Conference with a 12-0 record and taking home the conference championship, we found ourselves in the Cotton Bowl taking on the USC Trojans. Now, this was the team's first time playing against a real Power 5 program. So even though we were ranked higher than them, we were still the underdogs. Bro, listen, we went out there and did our thing. We literally played one of the best games of our entire season. We completely dominated the Trojans and ended up picking up the bowl game victory. Now our next game, it would be a little bit different. We were matched up against Clemson in the Fiesta Bowl, and unfortunately things definitely didn't go according to plan. Now, if I'm being honest, I feel like we beat ourselves. We had several costly turnovers. Now, we did have a few good moments, but all in all, it definitely wasn't our best performance, and Clemson was able to take home the victory, officially putting an end to our championship dreams. Over the course of last season, we became known as America's team. It seemed like the whole country was rooting for us to win, and yours truly was at the forefront of all the hype. Well, after that tough loss in the playoffs, the public was dying to know my story. You know, they just wanted to know more about me and where I come from. So I ended up doing a one-on-one sit-down with ESPN.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What was it about the Army that made you come here? As a 5-star recruit coming out of high school, I'm sure you had plenty of offers from top programs and a lot of NIL money on the table. Why pass all of that up to play here at West Point?
Wow. Yeah, that's a great question, but if I'm being honest, coming to school here was actually the plan well before I started playing football. Every man in my family has served in the military, so it's really an honor to be able to carry on that tradition.
That's powerful, Brian. It's clear that this is about more than just football for you, so I have to ask, what do you hope to accomplish during your time here, both on and off the field?
Honestly, I want to leave a legacy of discipline, leadership, and accountability. Also, of course, I want to bring a championship to this program. Now, off the field, I want to grow into the kind of leader that my family can be proud of. You know, because one day football is going to end, but the kind of man that I become will last forever. After that interview with ESPN aired, my popularity skyrocketed. It was the first time the world had heard my story on a national stage. People from all over were surprised how selfless I was for passing up all that NIL money just to serve my country. I quite literally became an American Idol, but little did they know, behind the scenes, I was already meeting with coaches from major Power 5 schools and working on my transfer papers. These schools were offering serious NIL packages that would not only change my life, but my family's future forever. The public didn't know it yet, but my next chapter wasn't about sacrifice. Nah, it was about taking advantage of all the opportunities I had once turned down. Now that my mom was set on entering the transfer portal, the only thing left to do was break the news to my parents. Now initially, I thought about just telling them over the phone or, maybe calling them on FaceTime, but I knew that would make things much worse. So I just decided to catch a flight back home and break the news in person. I'm not sure if mom told you already, but I signed my release papers. I'm leaving the service.
Release papers? You quitting just like that?
Come on now, Pops. I'm not quitting. I gave it time, I served, but I'm not meant to live in somebody else's shadow anymore. It's just not what I want.
You know what, Brian? I can't even say I'm surprised.
Listen, Pops, I knew you would be upset, but all I'm doing right now is what's right
I'm not upset. I'm hurt. You're breaking this family. You're turning your back on generations of men who bled for that flag.
No, I am not. I'm just choosing not to bleed for your legacy. I want to build my own.
You think you're a man now, huh? Well, let me tell you, a real man finishes what he starts. A real man doesn't quit when shit gets tough. Brian, you're not a real man. You're just a little boy running from duty.
I figured my pops would be upset about my decision to leave the Army. I mean, that was expected. But what I wasn't expecting was for him to actually be hurt. Honestly, seeing all the disappointment and shame he had for me ripped me apart. I spent the entire flight back to base, not only questioning myself, but also my decision. The LSU Tigers. Man, I love that program since I was a kid. It's just something about that purple and gold. But look, my decision came down to two teams, either the Tigers or Ole Miss. But listen, bro, the Tigers came with an NIL package that I couldn't refuse. So I made it official and signed my name on the dotted line. When I first got to campus, I had the mindset that I was gonna be focused and locked in. But after about 2 hours, all that went out the window. That was my first time experiencing true freedom, and I took total advantage of it. Parties, concerts, sex, drugs, alcohol, man, you name it, I was involved. I didn't go to class for at least the first 2 weeks of school, and I damn sure wasn't doing no studying. All that discipline I had as a child and while I was in the military was gone. Well, I mean, of course, that was just until football training started. Then it was time to lock in. I'll be real, when I first got to camp, I was completely out of shape, and I could tell that the coaches were disappointed, but it didn't take me long to shake back. The strength and conditioning here is extremely easy, especially compared to what they had us doing in the Army. Now the football aspect, yeah, that's totally different. I swear we worked on the same exact concepts over and over and over and over and over and over and over until it was completely impossible for us to make a mistake. Now I can see why this program has had the success it's had, because perfection is the standard. Coming into the season, the team wasn't ranked inside the top 25, and that's mainly because their record last season was 7-6. So we'll basically be starting at the bottom of the conference, but I can promise you we won't be there for long. Welcome to Death Valley. The time has officially come for the first game of my junior year. Now this isn't just any first game though. Now this is my first game in the SEC conference. And of course, I have a lot of doubters. They believe since I played in a weaker conference last season that I'm not prepared for the big stage, but of course by now y'all should know that I play the best when my back is against the wall. Now we have a huge challenge in front of us today. The second ranked team in all of college football, the Clemson Tigers, are here and they want some smoke. Y'all know we ain't turning down nothing. So with that being said, man, let's go ahead and take the field. Here we go, man. Here we go. The first snap of my junior season, man. Of course, we're going to go ahead and keep it on the ground. We got our star running back there. Let me give it to him and see how you feeling. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We going no huddle. My boy Caden Durham able to pick up, what is that, 9 yards. We're going to give it right back to him. Oh, yes, I'm feeling good already. It looked like he's feeling good as well. Let's give it right back to him. Pick up that first down for us. Perfect. So we got a few options here. Now, my boy Jelani Watkins, he's actually out wide to the left. That's going to be my speed threat. But honestly, all of my receivers are like speed backs, to be honest with you. But I'm going deep on this first one. I'm going deep on the first one. If he was able to keep his footing, my first pass as an LSU Tiger would have been like a 60-yard touchdown, bro. So what I was trying to say, my boy Jelani Watkins, he's actually my deep threat. He's my speed back, but honestly, all my receivers are deep threats. Like literally, like in the most literal sense, all of them are deep threats, bro. So we going to have a lot of bombs, 50, 60, 70-yard bombs this season. I'm calling it right now. But anyways, we right here on the 7-yard line in the red zone. We going to keep it on the ground. See what my boy Caden's able to do. Can he get the touchdown? Yes, he can. Amazing first drive, bro. So as you can see, our defense was able to keep the Clemson Tigers. Yeah, they're not the real Tigers. We just gonna call them the Clemson Tees, bro. We the real Tigers. Our defense was able to keep them off the board, man. So we'll go ahead and pick up things at the 37-yard line. Okay, my boy Caden doing his thing. We're gonna give it right back to him. I definitely want to make sure he keeps his star this season. Y'all know not last season, but the season before at Army, T-Rob actually did lose his star. We definitely don't want that to happen to my boy Caden. So we're going to keep him involved literally all season, bro. As long as he stays healthy, he's definitely going to be getting that ball. Okay, amazing hole up front. Amazing hole up front, bro. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. I got a few options here. I definitely want to look at my boy Watkins going over the middle. Right there. Amazing read, bro. Way to stay in that pocket, too. 3rd and goal. We got a lot going on right now. We got my boy Morales on like an out route, and then I got Pimpton, my boy Pimp. He on the crossing route, man. So we're going to see who we can find, and I might have to get out of there. Uh-oh. I'm going to get out of there. I'm just hang on to it. It's all good, though. Way to hang on to it, man. A little bit of a play action right here. I definitely want to start getting my receivers involved. As y'all can see, I am on fire, but I'm the only one on fire right now on the entire field. So I want to get some more people involved. I'm taking a shot. Damn it. I threw my first interception of the game, bro. I tried to go deep, man. That was horrible. So I'll be the first to admit that first half was a little bit shaky. I made a lot of mistakes, held on to the ball a lot longer than I should have, but it's all good, man. It was just the first half of the first game of the season. Let me see what it's looking like. Is it there for me? Nah, it's not. Good check down, though. Good check down. 1st and goal, they got us running the speed option, bro. Y'all know I'm not the fastest player in the conference or in the, get rid of it. There it is. Amazing pitch. Hey, touchdown, bro. Work to perfection, man. So far on the day, all we have is 1 interception. No touchdowns, no other real, stats worth mentioning. Just 1 interception, bro. So I'm going deep right here. Back shoulder pass. Perfect. Sometimes you just got to throw it behind them, bro. Third and goal with just 5 seconds left in this third quarter. We're going to see if we can find the end zone before the end of it. Uh-oh, there it is. Thank you so much. My first touchdown of my junior year. My first touchdown in Death Valley. I'm feeling pretty good, man. It was a long time coming, but hey, better late than never. We were able to do it, pulling off the huge upset in my first game of my junior year. We stepped on the Clemson Tigers, man. They really didn't give us any trouble all game, to be honest with you. Of course, I could have played better, but I'm not going to be too hard on myself. I'm definitely going to be happy about this victory. And hey, we on to the next one, man. First road game of the season. As y'all can see, we are in beautiful Arizona. Now, I say beautiful because normally it's sunny and it's hot, but today is rainy and cloudy. But it's all good, man. That's still perfect football weather. Now, we have to be careful because the Wildcats are actually the 25th ranked team in the nation, and they're 1-0 on the season just like us. So this should be a hell of a game. Let's get straight to it. Let's get Caden involved early. As you guys can see, the stadium pulse is crazy. So we're going to try to settle things down just a little bit with the run. Oh, did he pick up? And he picked up the first down. He was actually just short 30 inches. Of course, we're going to get a ball right back to him. Now he picked up the first down. Thank you. Okay, there it is right there. That route takes forever to develop, man, but it's all good, though. Way to pick up the first down. We're going to go no huddle. They sent a strong blitz on that one. I handled it pretty well, if I do say so myself. I'm going to actually send my tight end Ingram on a slant over the middle, and we should have somebody wide open. The blitz is not crazy this time, and there it is right there. Come on, bro. Throwing darts, man, from the pocket. Beautiful. Right inside that red zone on the 10-yard line. We're going to keep it on the ground. Find a hole and run through it. Is that a touchdown? It is, man. Beautiful first drive. I got Ingram on the go route. That's like a little sneaky go route. I actually like those. I got Watkins crossing over the middle and Morales crossing the opposite direction. Now, I got to watch out for that blitz. We're going to go right back to Watkins. 2nd and 10. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send Watkins on a slant. And I got Morales and Durham on. Okay. All right. That looks good. I see it. Back shoulder pass to my boy. Way to come down with it. What's the call? Oh, and roughing the passer. Of course we're going to take it, man. Oh, pass interference? Okay, even better. A long 3rd and 10. Now we are in field goal range, so no need to force anything. But y'all know, of course, I'm thinking end zone. Almost. We're going to go no huddle real quick and see if we can find the end zone real quick. What's it looking like? Do I want to keep it on the ground right here? Do I want to keep it on the ground or should I be selfish? We're going to keep it on the ground. Find a hole and run through it. Hey, man, amazing second series. 2nd and 10, I like what I got here. My speedster, Watkins, is not on the field right now, but it's all good. There it is right there. Perfect pass, perfect placement, perfect effort. 3rd and 12, bro. I've been holding on to the ball way too long, man. I guess I'm hesitating or something. I don't know. Hold on to it. Good catch, baby. Way to pick up that first down and stop the clock. All right, 1st and 10. Come on, we on the move. We got a few different options here. What is Simpson doing? Okay. All right. I see it. There it is. Perfect catch. Perfect ball placement, bro. Threw it right over the linebacker. 23 seconds left, 3rd and goal. My boy Morales should be wide open for my first touchdown of the day. If not, of course, I'm looking to the left for my boy Watkins. Let me see what it's looking like. Watkins, wide open. Thank you so much. Count me in, baby. There's only about 30 seconds left in this game. I mean, clearly we got the victory, but I'm being a little bit greedy. I'm going to see if I can find somebody for my second touchdown of the game. I've played decent, but I could have played better, bro. So let me see if I can find something open. There it is in the back of the end zone. Give it to me, please. Thank you so much, bro. I needed that more than y'all know. Bro. I've been struggling. I ain't going to lie to you. We were able to pick up the win on the road, knocking off yet another ranked opponent. I unfortunately didn't play very well. I mean, I didn't have any interceptions, 2 touchdowns, but look at my completion percentage, bro. 44% on the day. Threw for over 300 yards, but I definitely got to get better. After this game, I'm definitely hitting the practice field to lock in and try to, perfect my throwing form because this ain't it. After that Arizona game, I went and did exactly what I said I was going to do. Bro, I must have got up like 10,000 reps on the practice field, and shout out to my receivers for, working with me. But anyways, our next game would be at home, and we would be taking on an FCS team. Now, y'all know normally these are kind of like scrimmages, not really any real competition, but hey, I came out and I played with the purpose, and I took this game 100% serious. During all those practice reps, I slightly altered my throwing form, and quite honestly, bro, I'm pretty satisfied with the results. In the game versus FCS, I finished with just under 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a 63% pass completion percentage. So that wasn't bad, man. I could definitely do better. But hey, what happened next, I definitely wasn't expecting. Hey man, listen, my whole life just fell apart. I was chilling at the crib on the game when I got this text from my academic advisor. Then immediately after that, I got a call from the team's head of player personnel telling me to meet him at my coach's office, only to find out I've been suspended for the next 2 games and I'm not allowed to practice or travel with the team. Now this couldn't have happened at a worse time because our next game is against our rivals Alabama and I just cracked the top 5 in a Heisman race. Brittany Myers. Yeah, I'm certain this is who set me up. We met at a party like my second week of being here on campus. After the party, we hooked up and then a few more times after that. Look, a lot went on between us, and I'm not gonna get into it all right now, but I promise you, this situation is a whole lot deeper than it may seem. But just be patient with me. I promise I'm gonna fill y'all in on everything that happened, but right now, I gotta focus on getting back on the field. I spent the 2 weeks I was suspended getting high, working out, and watching film. Yeah, of course, I know I probably shouldn't be smoking, but growing up in a military household, I had to always be perfect or suffer the consequences. It was the same way while I was in the Army, and quite honestly, it's the same way playing quarterback. Well, that constant fear of failure and the need to be perfect has led to me having crazy anxiety, and the weed is really the only thing that seems to cure it. Anyways, I was finally able to rejoin the team. Luckily, while I was suspended, they were able to stay undefeated. I was given my starting spot back, but the coaches made it clear that I was on a very short leash. Look, I talked all that shit about wanting to serve my country and not caring about the NIL money in that ESPN interview, and the whole world loved me for it. Then, immediately after, I transferred here to LSU for millions, and everyone turned against me. Well, now with me getting suspended for this situation, I just became public enemy number 1. I can't afford any more mistakes on or off the field. I have to be perfect. Finally, after a 2-game suspension, your boy is back. Now that's 3 weeks total of not playing any live action. So I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous on how things are gonna go today, but either way, hey man, it's time to play. Not only that, but while I was on suspension, my backup played incredible. So if I perform poorly today, yeah man, the writing's already on the wall. Let's get straight to it, man. We got to lock in, and we got to lock in early. We do not have the leeway or the time to play with these boys. Looks like for starters, we got the screen coming out here early. Okay, I don't know where his blockers is, but he was still able to pick up the first down. Okay, so what we going to do, we're going to send my boy Pimp. We're just going to send him on the go route. I'm looking end zone. I'm looking end zone for my boy Pimp. Let me see what he got. That is covered, but wide open. Okay, good catch. I really don't know how I feel about this play because it's going to take forever to develop, but I think I got somebody in the end zone. Oh my goodness, amazing catch, bro. Came up just short of the end zone, but it's all good. We first and goal with it. All right, we're going to keep it on the ground, of course. I'm going to call a double team right there. That should clear up a huge gap for my boy to run right through. Touchdown. Excellent first drive, but look what we got right here. It don't look like they got too much help in that backfield, so I'm going to send Ingram on the go route. And, of course, we got Watkins outright on the opposite side. Got him wide open. Can I hit him? You damn right I can. Give me 6, baby. Count me in. I'm calling it early. Count me in, bro. I didn't come to play with these boys. Our first and second series led to scores, so hopefully we can pick up right where we left off. 1st and 10, ball on the 45. I got to come back and a couple crossers. We'll just go with the check down over the middle. No big deal. And, of course, after that, we going no huddle. We got a minute and a half left in this first half, so, hey, man, let's see if we can find that end zone. I got a go route, and then I got Pimpington on the cross. Okay. All right, I'm just going with the check down just to pick up the first down. Perfect. We got all verticals. Looks like they're going to be dropping back into a zone. So somebody should be open, and I think it's going to be my boy Morales. Uh-oh. House call, baby. Count me in. Second one of the game. Count me in, baby. And just in case, you know what I'm saying, we still on All-American. Just in case it was any craziness in the comment section, we still on All-American, my baby. In that first half, we played flawless. And when I say we, I mean we as a team, bro. The defense did their thing. Of course, the offense been running up the score. So, hey, let's pick up exactly where we left off. Now, we're kind of off to a slow start here at 3rd and 15, but it's all good, man. I got a post and 2 goals. I'm looking. You see they playing off, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to go back shoulder. You see they playing off Watkins, so all you got to do is play back shoulder. That's all you got to do. Now, I got a shot right here on somewhat of like a wheel route. My boy CD coming out the backfield. I got a curl with Watkins. I'm really not too concerned about Morales, but of course, you know, I see it. I'm going to get out of there with my feet. Pick up the first down. Let's get a ball to CD, let him tote the rock a little bit, see if he can find the end zone for us. Okay, not bad. Now, y'all know I like to call out my targets before I hike the ball. I honestly like Morales on this route. So check out my dog Morales, and they sitting on it. We just going to go over the middle right there. Touchdown. Way to hang on to it. That was definitely a risky pass, but hey, count me in. Here we are in the third quarter with a 28-point lead. Now, obviously, I should be running the ball, but I think I could catch him slipping. We got a one-on-one matchup out wide with my boy Watkins. I'm going to actually go max protect and see if we can catch him over the top, baby. And we did. Count me in. Count me in, man. Count me in, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. I called it out. Y'all saw me make the hot route. Like, at some point, y'all got to give me some credit, bro. At some point, man. But until then, like I said, count me in. So Texas was finally able to score, but as you can see, it was too little, too late. Man, we put belt to ass on them boys. Of course, I almost played to perfection, throwing bombs all over the field, but I warned y'all. I told you it was going to be 50, 60, 70, 80-yard bombs all season. Well, listen, I ain't lied yet. Our next game, we be back at the crib taking on the Missouri Tigers. Now, they actually had a pretty solid team this year. Their record wasn't too bad, and apparently their new and improved defense was supposed to give us some trouble. But peep this, bro. It was the exact opposite. This was quite honestly my best game of the season so far. Your boy threw for over 400 yards, over 70% completion percentage, and 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. I think it's safe to say our offense is going to give any defense in the nation trouble. The next week, we be on the road taking on the Tennessee Volunteers. Now, y'all know normally they have a pretty good team. You know, normally it's a pretty good game, but bro, I honestly think that we just too much for anybody to deal with because we put hands and feet on them boys. We were able to pick up the easy win on the road with the final score of 35-14. The thing I was most impressed with this game was our rushing attack. I mean, of course, I'm going to do my thing and our receivers is always going to come in clutch for your boy. But when the running game is clicking, yeah, man, that makes us a totally different monster. Big rivalry game on our hands. As you guys can see, we are in enemy territory, taking on the number 19th ranked Mississippi State Bulldogs. Now, this game is huge for many reasons, but as you can see, we're both ranked, so hey, it should be a good one. So as y'all can see, that stadium post is going crazy right now. We've definitely played in some hostile environments before, but hey, it's a little bit different in this SEC conference. I'ma just, suffered the huge sack on the first play of the game. We definitely didn't need that. Let me see. We actually just gonna go stick. And I'm going to change Morales to a slant as well because we definitely need to pick up those yards we just lost. Let me see. I'm going to go over the top right there to my boy Watkins. Is that a first down? Close to it. Not bad, baby. The coach has been calling a lot of read options lately. I am not sure who he thinks I am, but we're able to pick up the first down right there. Okay. I'm feeling some type of way. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looks like we're at the 47-yard line. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send my boy Pimpton. I'm going to just send him on a go route. He's actually been coming up clutch for us here lately, so if I can get like a back shoulder pass to him, that would be beautiful. Where's it at? I'm going to just go, uh-oh. Amazing placement on that one. Perfect. 1st and 10, I'm definitely looking for my boy CD in the slot on that left-hand side. I'm going to try to catch him in the back of the end zone if I can. I'm going to take a shot. I'm taking a shot. Oh, my goodness, bro. Again, all I asked for is credit. I called it out before I hiked the ball. Perfect ball placement over the top of the defense. Listen, I'm really that dude. So our first series started off kind of rough, but we were able to shake back and pick up the touchdown. Here we are in our second series, and we have excellent field position. We're going to go ahead and get my boy CD back involved. They want to run a jailbait screen. I really don't know how I feel about this play, but let's see how it develops, man. Going to my boy Watkins. He got excellent blocking, though. Okay, way to pick up the first down. Right inside the red zone. Looks like we got a little bit of a play action with 2 posts on that outside. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to develop. I'm going. There it is. Hey, 2 for 2. Count me in, baby. We got a little bit of an RPO right here. We're going to go right back to CD. Let me see how you feeling today. Okay, excellent blocking up front. 2-minute warning just hitting. Y'all should already know I'm trying to put something up top before the second half. We got a few different options here. Let's go with it and see what it's looking like. I'm going to just go over the middle. I see that blitz coming. Excellent ball placement, putting it out in front of them, allowing them to run and pick up some extra yards. Okay, 1st and 10 right here. We got a few curls, and it looks like Ingram is on a go route. All we really need here is just the first down. Remember, check downs lead to first downs lead to touchdowns. There it is right there. Over the middle to my dog, CD. Hey, beautiful, man, beautiful. 2nd and 10, I really like Pimp, bro. Pimp got that post right. I think that's going to be wide open over the middle, but I definitely have to throw it over those linebackers. Touchdown, man. I called it out before I threw it, just like I did before. Count me in. Just over 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter. 2nd and 2 here. Looks like the coach still wants to be aggressive, keeping it through the air. Come on, bro. You got to hit on those. We're going no huddle on that one. We're going no huddle because that definitely should have been a first down. I actually let them a little bit. We going no huddle and we going all goals because that's how I'm feeling, bro. That's how I'm feeling right now. No. That was stupid, bro. That was stupid. Completely unnecessary. That was stupid, bro. I was having a perfect day, actually. So my perfect day just went out the window. And how I'm feeling right now, bro, I'm trying to get that interception back in blood. So we going with something. We going with something sweet right here. And I'm going to the end zone. I'm going to the end zone, man. Count me in, bro. Because that's how I'm feeling, bro. I want it back in blood every time, man. Count me in, man. Just over a minute and a half left here in this fourth quarter, and we have a huge lead. But, hey, this is a rivalry game. And when it's a rivalry game, that means it's personal. So, hey, we got to prove a point right here. So that means I'm going deep. My boy Watkins, back of the end zone. Count me in, bro. Count me in. I told y'all before it was going to be 50, 60, 70, 80-yard bombs through the air. I ain't lied to y'all yet. Hands, feet, elbows. Man, listen, we put a beating on Mississippi State. Huge win on the road in a rivalry game. I ain't really got too much to say in this one. Today's win actually takes us to 80 wins in this rivalry. We definitely doing our thing. Hey, man, listen, bro. Another week, yet another op. But this time, the stakes are a little bit higher because not only is this a rivalry game, but the team we're facing, they're actually ranked inside the top 25. And not only that, but we're also ranked inside the top 5, sitting at that number 4 slot. So it's a lot on the line this game, especially those bragging rights. And y'all know I definitely ain't trying to go home as no loser. So let's get straight to it. Man, bro, just look at this atmosphere. It's beautiful, ain't it? All these people came out to see your boy. Man, let's get to it, bro. I'm getting ready to go ahead and take stage, man. We'll go with the check down. Easy first down. I'm confident, bro. Y'all can hear it in my voice. I didn't come to play with these boys, man. Let's get straight to it, dog. Let me see where I'm going to get out of there. I'm going to just keep it on the ground. Easy money. Easy pick up the first down. Where my dogs at? Let me see. We're going to send CD on the slant because that's how I'm feeling, bro. I'm looking for the end zone. Yeah, we'll go with the check down. No, actually, good read, bro. First and goal. Yeah, it only took us a few plays to get here because that's how I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm in my bag right now, man. Go ahead and count me in. I see the touchdown already. I see it at the back of the end zone. Come on, bro. What is you doing? We're going to give it to my boy CD. Y'all saw him drop the ball in the end zone, bro. So don't put that on me. Kicking off this second quarter, I'm looking to take a shot. Yeah, I'm confident right now. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm definitely looking to take a shot. There it is, right over the middle. I overthrew him, but way too adjusting. Way to come up with that catch, bro. 3rd and 4. I'm looking for my boy Pimp right over the middle, but just in case, we're going to send Watkins. We're just going to send him on the dig right across the middle as well. So let's go ahead and get to it. Uh-oh. What the heck is Pimp doing? He was supposed to be running the slant, right? I seen Buddy in the back of the end zone. Hey, players make plays. Players make plays. Before y'all say I missed my target in the back of the end zone, I seen him, but I missed him. But I still scored. That's all that matters, right? Our defense is definitely doing their thing. They have not allowed the ops to touch the scoreboard. So, hey, it's only right we go out here and do our thing. Yeah, we got to do our job. Let me get out the pocket. It's kind of breaking down on me. I'm going to scramble, just go with the check down. Is that a first down? Okay, way to pick up the first down. Okay, stop the clock. Let me see. Let me see what my options is looking like. We got my boy CD out wide. And who is running that corner route? Is that Morales or is that Pimp? Okay, that's Morales. All right, cool. Kind of hard to see. We just going to go right there over the middle. Way to pick up that first down. We on the move, baby. We on the move. We going no huddle. We got him against the ropes right now. I should do a QB draw just for just for shits and giggles, but ooh, I like this. I like this. I like this. We got a few shots. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send my boy CD on a slant just to give me a little option over that middle, but hey, I'm thinking something deep. I'm thinking something deep right now. I lied. Yeah, I lied. We went with the check down. It's all good though. I'll be honest right now, I do not like this play calling. Like, why is my go-to target Watkins not in the game right now? Like, I don't know exactly what's going on, but hey, we got to work with it, right? There it is right there. There it is right there. Count me in. Count me in. Get in there. First and goal. We on the 2-yard line. Now, we probably should just hand the ball off, but how I'm feeling right now, man, you got to get yours. I got to get mine. You got to get yours. I got to get mine. Count me in, baby. And just like that, another op in the dirt. We did our thing here at home, beating up on Auburn, increasing our series win to 35 wins. Hey, we on to the next one, bro. We ain't going to do too much talking. Like I just said, we ain't doing too much talking. The next opponent we had was Kentucky. Yeah, they was at the crib, so you already know it was a sold-out game, and we put on the show for the home crowd. I know I say this all the time, and y'all probably tired of hearing it, but bro, if it was a bag there for me to be in, god damn it, I was in it. I was slinging the football all across the field, touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. Finally here, man. Yeah, we have finally reached the last game of the regular season, and as y'all can see, we are behind enemy lines. taking on our ops, man, Texas A&M. Now, honestly, they don't have the best record, but you cannot let the record fool you, especially when you're playing in this crazy hostile environment. So, hey, it's time to go out here and do what we do. Now, we are officially the number 2 ranked team in the nation, and I know the Aggies would love to hand us our first loss of the season, so we can't get caught slipping. As y'all can see, bro, the stadium is extremely loud. Everybody is cold right now. That's just nerves, man. We gotta really lock in. We cannot afford to make any mistakes, man. So we just gonna focus on check downs. The check downs lead to first downs lead to touchdowns, man. It's simple. So let's just go through our reads, make our plays. There it is. Way to pick up that first down. Excellent read. 3rd and 9, what I'm going to actually do is try to send my boy Morales. I'm going to try to send him on a slant. That's definitely not the right play. I'm completely clueless as to what the play is, bro. It's all bad. I'm going to just get out the pocket, hit my dog over the middle. Watkins, way to come in clutch for me because I was clueless. I thought he was finna score. It's definitely going to take some big plays to quiet this crowd down because, bro, we are discombobulated. We all over the place right now. I'm just going to check down to my running back. Okay. Oh, good juke. Okay, I see you. Here inside of this red zone, y'all know this is where I work the best. We got the slant. I really want to send Morales on a slant to the opposite direction. Let me see. Yeah, he can't even hear me. I'm all confused, bro. It's all bad out here. Where is that? I'm going to just get out of the pocket. Oh, can I score? I can with my feet, bro. Let me do my dance real quick. Damn, why he don't ever want to dance, bro? I don't know what he got against. Anyways, count me in, bro. Count me in. 2-minute warning just hit, and as you can see, the crowd is still just as loud. I hate to keep talking about the crowd, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. They having a real effect on the game right now, especially with myself. And another sack and a fumble. Oh, my goodness, bro. That is the last thing we needed before halftime. The fumble on that last series actually led to a score for the Aggies. Now, here we are with just under a minute and a half before halftime. Let me see. I'm gonna try to get a score, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see. Where's Watkins? Okay, they've been kind of playing off of Watkins all game. I think they know he's definitely a deep threat. So they did their homework in this one. Okay, I sent Watkins on a go. Oh, there's my boy CD, wide open on the slant over the middle. Excellent read, bro. 2nd and 6 inside of this red zone. It's starting to get loud in here, bro. Just stay calm. There it is right there. Excellent read. What the hell was that? What type of pass was that, bro? I don't know what's going on right now, G. We got all goals right now. The stadium is loud as hell. Bro, what's going on? I'm just go for it. That's all bad, bro. The first half was complete chaos. That's the only way to describe it. Here we are in this second half. The crowd is still loud. Yeah, I ain't really got too much to say, honestly. Did I catch him slipping? I think I did. I think I caught him slipping. I definitely did, man. Count me in, bro. We definitely needed that, man. I finally threw for my first touchdown of the game, and as y'all can see, the crowd is quiet, so this is the perfect time to try to catch them slipping again. It looks like they're in press coverage. The safeties are up, so y'all already know where I'm looking. Y'all should already know where I'm looking. There it is. There it is. Back of the end zone. Count me in, baby. Count me in. 2 in a row. And real quick, just real quick, nothing too crazy. Okay, yeah, making sure everything is as it should be. 3rd and 9, it looks like they're actually in press coverage, but I feel like they're going to drop back into like a zone, but I'm still going to take a shot with my boy Watkins, and he cannot hear me. I'm going to see. Okay, I think he heard me right there. I'm going to see if we can get him open. I really want to go max protect, but I don't want to risk it. So let's see. Oh, he's wide open. Count me in. Count me in. Enough said, bro. I told y'all at the beginning of the season, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80-yard bombs all season. And I ain't lied to y'all yet. And just one more time, let's just check it just to make sure, nothing has changed since the last time. Okay. Hey, we starting to pull away, man. Y'all see it. Yeah, we starting to pull away, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. It feels good, man, because this has been a tough game, and we finally finding some success. I'm sore as hell. My health is horrible. But, hey, we still out here playing. My boy Watkins came in clutch for us. But the game isn't over. So let's lock back in and see. I'm going back of the end zone. Come on, bro. Perfect ball placement, man. Come on, bro. That's 3 series in a row. Should I check? Nah, y'all get the point. Y'all get the point, man. And it's a wrap. I did not play the entire 4th quarter. What started off as a crazy game ended up being a complete blowout. A lot of credit goes to my dog Watson. He had the mismatch, and he definitely took advantage of it. Luckily, I was able to, deliver the pass accurate, even though I was suffering a little bit of soreness. Over 70% pass completion and over 300 yards on the day. Hell of a game, man. Hell of a performance. Another op down. If you know anything about college football, then you should know the SEC championship is more than a game, especially today because we'll be taking on our arch rivals, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now, if you remember correctly at the beginning of the season, we already beat this team, but unfortunately, I was suspended, so I didn't get a go at them. But today is my turn, and what better time than for the SEC championship? Not only that, we're officially the number 1 ranked team in college football, and of course, they're our little brothers sitting in number 2. So it's a lot on the line today. Let's get ready for war. Now, this is my first time taking on this team. Like I said before, I was suspended our first game, and looking over this defense, bro, they are packed. They got stars at both corner positions, so we cannot afford to have any air balls or nothing like that, bro. We definitely got to be smart with our passes. I really want to be aggressive early on, to be honest with you, but we're going to be smart. Go with the check. Dang it. I panicked right there. I ain't going to lie to you. 2nd and 14 after giving up that sack. Looks like we got a speed option right here. Oh, no, I thought I fumbled. Okay, perfect. Actually, hey, that worked out pretty good. 3rd and 5, I'm going to make a few changes really quick. I'm going to send my boy Morales on a drag route just over the middle. He'll beat my check down to pick up that first down if need be. I'm going to scramble out of there, pick it up with my feet. Good blocking up front. Damn, late hit. Okay, so things is getting a little bit chippy. Okay, you know we ain't never ducked no smoke. I like that. What do I want to do? I kind of want to send Sampson on a goal, but I feel like that safety's going to help over. But let's see. Back shoulder. Thank you so much. Excellent pass, excellent read. Y'all should know me by now. Y'all already know who I got my eyes on, so I ain't even going to bother calling it out. He was open, and I had 2 different, fumbled. Bro, that was horrible. That was like literally the worst thing that could have happened, bro. Of course, they weren't able to capitalize with the excellent field position, and they actually turned the ball right back over. Excellent job by our defense. Let me go ahead and pick up that touchdown that I missed in the first drive. I'm going to actually scramble out with my feet, pick up this first down. Yeah, put my head down. That's how I'm feeling. We're going no huddle. Yeah, where my boy at? Where's CD at, man? Yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. We're going double team right there. We're going to double team. Boom. Go get a 6, man. Go get a 6 real quick. Go get a 6. Thank you. 2-minute warning just hit. I'm looking for the end zone. I'm going to go ahead and challenge they star DB. I'm going to send my boy Morales on the go route. That don't mean I'm going to pass it to him, but I'm definitely sending him. There it is, right over the middle. Just with the check down. No worries, bro. Way to pick up a few yards there. 3rd and 2. I'm actually going with the QB draw because that's how I'm feeling, bro. I'm going to pick up the first down. We ain't giving it to CD. I'm going to pick it up. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling. Get down. That's how I'm feeling. Did y'all see my lineman throw, buddy? Right inside the red zone, I'm thinking end zone. I got a huge smile on my face right now because I'm feeling good. Back of the end zone, count me in. I overthrew him. Actually, good thing I did because that probably would have been an interception. Let me see. We got a few extra plays. I don't like that post-corner read, but honestly, I think that might be our best option. Definitely don't need to force anything. We can walk away with a field goal. So keep that in mind. Let's go for it. Here we go. Where it's at? Back at I held on to it too long. I was trying to hit Watkins. Midway through the 3rd quarter, Alabama has officially taken the lead. They're up by 1 point right now, but of course, no need to panic. Okay, get my dog. Hey, y'all see me run buddy over? I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I definitely think we actually winning when it comes to aggression, bro. My lineman throwing people out the way. I'm running people over for no reason. Yeah, that's how we feeling. This is a huge 3rd and 2 right here. We definitely need a conversion. Looks like we actually have the one-on-one matchup actually on the outside. So I'm going to check out of that. This is very risky, but hey, I'm a risk taker. We're going to go max protect, and I'm depending on my dog, Watson. Hey, I'm depending on you, bro. There it is, over top. Thank you so much, man. Y'all saw me set everything up. He caught Buddy slipping. That's what I be talking about when I say you can catch him slipping. Obviously, the DB, he fell asleep. He was expecting a run on that play. Come on, bro. I'm a genius when it comes to this. And it looks like we're going for the 2-point conversion. This is what I'm talking about, coach. This is what I'm talking about, man. Let's play aggressive, man. Let's send a message, bro. There it is right there over the middle. Count me in again, man. At this point, it's really all about clock management. I actually did call an audible on this play. I checked out of a draw, and I went all goals. We're going to see if we can catch them slipping again, bro. This is an undisciplined team. They proved that before. Let me see. Can we catch them slipping? And we did. Y'all seeing it live, bro. And before anybody says anything, I'm going to just show you real quick. I'm telling you, you got to be smart. You got to think how your opponent is thinking. They're thinking, okay, well, it's almost a 2-minute warning. They're going to run the ball, try to waste some time off the clock. Check out of the run. Go all goals. Give me a touchdown, man. Count me in. All right, so look, it's 3rd and 18. We have a small lead. Alabama has 1 timeout. Obviously, they're expecting us to run the ball, and then they take possession. But me, being me, I'm an audible out of that. They have proven time after time they are extremely undisciplined and unfocused. So I'm going to take a shot, bro. This is risky, but that's what it's all about, right? That's what it's all about, right? Let's see what happens, man. Caught him slipping yet again. Caught him slipping yet again, and count me in, bro. Listen, I ain't saying nothing else. If you have not learned that it's a mental game, then I don't know what else to tell you. We playing mental gymnastics right now, bro. And just like that, you're looking at your new SEC champions. I came out here and I did my thing. I showed it to you live. I made the audibles at the line, and I caught a very undisciplined team slipping. Sometimes it's not about the speed and the arm strength. Sometimes it's about the X's and O's. If you can catch somebody slipping, you got to take advantage of it. Count me in.